what are we in tonight? A 300 park, 300 Kandahar park, which is pretty unique, I think. I've driven 300s before, but not with a park blade and a park tiller. So I'm going to go down and do the toboggan parks. We're getting dumped on at the moment. Heaps of, well, not heaps of snow. We're getting a bit, but we've got a semi-green operator who's driving one of the other 400s. Not in the winch tonight. This is sort of my make up some extra hours night. So yeah, so I'm in this 300 park, and I'm going to see what it's capable of. Sounds cool, feels cool. Hopefully it goes well. It's got banana tracks. I would show you with my hand what that means, but basically it means that both ends, the front and the back end, are higher than the middle, so it forms like a banana shape. I've never driven that configuration before, so we'll see how that goes. And yeah, just see how the cat goes in general. Should be fun, although my window hasn't defrosted at all yet. And I had to defrost the door lock on that side. I had to get in the passenger side and put some hot water through the lock because I couldn't unlock the driver's door. But that's good, it means it's cold and it's snowing, so that's what we want. So let's see how she goes. Right, 300 park. Can't see much out that side. Actually, might top it up with fuel before I head down the mountain. Cool, because it's kind of got the, I'm trying to remember, I haven't driven a 300 for a while. It's got yeah, I think they're 300 style gauges. That's just what 400s have as well. That's all very 300, but the tiller isn't. That's pretty cool. Impressive for a if the yellow button works. Oh, look at that! You can't, but I can. You see the mirror? Probably cameras in the way. Yellow button works. Doesn't have Dumbo ears, so that'll be exciting. I just have to ask. I believe that's an air intake light. The air intake is, there's two sort of exhaust pipe looking things on this. One's an exhaust pipe, the other one's actually an air intake. During blizzards they have been known to fill up with snow, but it's facing the opposite direction of the wind, so I don't think it's full of snow. Wouldn't make sense to me that it would be. Now I am quite close on that side to the other cat. Oh no, not too bad. I may just go and de-ice that window too while I'm fueling. There we go. Right. Right. Take 3. Brake. Let's go. Look. Yeah, that works. I'm semi-excited. Some people don't like old machines, but sometimes it's fun. You get a new stuff, it's kind of simple, it's pretty easy. Old stuff's a bit more difficult, it's a bit of a challenge. We've got a bit of a blizzard going on, which is lovely. I haven't driven this cat before. And yeah, let's see how it goes. Yeah. This is quite thin still, like everything. So taking it easy up here so I don't damage the tracks and rip up mud and shit to drag through the slope. Get some temperature in the blade because it is pretty cold. Direction, it was blowing that way No, it was blowing that way. I'm mistaken. Got some good drifts in today, I think, by the look of things. We're expecting, hopefully, more snow tonight. So I'm going to go and do the toboggan park, and then when I'm done with that, if I haven't slid off the road and met my demise, I'll be helping out with the general grooming in this bad boy, which should be fun. It might be frustrating, but I think it should be fun. Might do some snow farming maybe, we'll see what happens. And that's on, that's enough pressure, that's in flow, it's good to go. Because I can't see a lot out of there. This could be these famous banana tracks I've been told about. Different form of traction. Let's see how this goes. Can I groom with the old girl? That's the big question. No Dumbo ears. Old park tiller. Let's see how she goes. Blade's definitely pretty cold.
Years later.
Brain recalibration after driving 2 other cats. But it's quite worn out, I suppose. This machine's nearly done 10,000 hours, but it's quite loose, so but it's not good. Might just drag back this. It's still snowing pretty good out there. Banana-shaped tracks, so they're like that. So when you got the tiller lifted up in the air, it's quite bobby. The front lifts up quite easily. It's a bit of a learning curve.
show you this.
Yeah, copy. So my blade is just, it's got like a 200 or 300 mil thick layer of ice on it. So I'm going to go and smash it off. See what he's up to. I'll just be checking the depth maybe. Everyone's getting pretty carried away, just snow farming basically, as the boss put it, which is quite clever. There's Chris, the other winch cat operator. He's doing the winching tonight that I normally do when he's not on. He said Chris has got a straw hat on. He's just going around everywhere around the mountain. So basically he's out farming. He's catching snow. He knows the mountain really well. He grew up around here, so he knows where the snow drifts and where it accumulates. So he's going and yeah, tending to his crops. Yes, I'm going to keep using farming analogies. Oh, look at that. They've even put a wood.
Which cat working on shoot?
There he is, Mr. Chriso. This is a good idea because this is just our little access road, but it's been very thin.
Snow making copies and snow making has finished for the night.
I feel like I overused that term, but everything's very thin at the moment. But yeah, we haven't had a chance for this to sort of drift and accumulate, and it means to get our fuel, which is in this little building over here on the left, we have to walk down here on the dirt. When you're walking back and forth on the dirt, sometimes it gets in your tracks, then you drag it up in the ski slopes and you get brown patches, which they look crap, and they also well, they tend to melt the snow because dirt melts, or dirt heats up faster than snow, which sounds obvious, but it does. And when it heats up, it melts the snow around it. That's why we call dirt cancer, because it's like cancer. Once it gets in the snow, it just kills it. There's a concrete pad here, so I'm trying to turn gently. Right. The boss has got a trick with the snow making snow that's sticking to my blades. I've never tried it before, but I'm going to try it for the first time now, so we'll see if it works. Might be a good trick. I assume it is, because he's obviously made it work, so let's see. I didn't say whether or not you should put it on the ground, so I'm not gonna. Let's see if it works. Should be. Yeah. Right. Let's see if this trick works. Hello, winch cat. Very well. I don't know how long it's going to last. I mean, in theory, I am going to push natural snow, so in theory, yeah, should be clean for the rest of the night, hopefully. There's my little snow farming windrow for the workshop area here. Just doing a nice wide turn here so that I don't crap on my tracks. For a second there, it looked like my tiller dropped on the ground, but it hadn't. Just bloody confusing myself. That wiper blade sort of stops in the middle of the mirror, kind of blocks the mirror right in the annoying spot. Yeah, that's right. Who needs mirrors? That's the boss texting me. I should have a windrow here. I'm sure that's on, but that I think the driver's window demister works. Can't see out that mirror, that's why I'm looking over my shoulder. Lift my blade too, that'd be a good idea. Or is it the light? Maybe the light's out. I don't know, it's snowing a lot out there. Bloody annoying because I can't see the corners of my blade. Open the window because I'm just going to get pelted with snow. It should be right. No, that shouldn't. That's shit. Goodness. Any standards are slipping. There we go. Defrosting, and it feels pretty cold. That one works. Micro. Park forks on the front, and I think because on this blade they're maybe bent, they stick out a little bit, so the snow's not curling up the blade as it should. It's curling up and then hitting those forks. It's sort of either just sticking and building up or just not curling. Hopefully that's pulled them in a little bit. The downside to not having sticks, you can't just yank them back to get out of something.